Welcome back. We've had a little bit of a break. We're in the middle of a series, and so are two teams that are joining us here, Liquid and Kaban. With Liquid a game up, Kaban is, well, they got to try to force out that third game because this is a lower bracket of the European qualifiers of the CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 11 Major in Stockholm in about a month and a half or so. I'm here with Lizard and I'm Shiva, and we are ready for Game 2 of the series. We already have... We have Vega Squadron sitting in the next round waiting for their opponent, and one of these two teams is going to face Vega for the final European slot for the Major. Pretty exciting stuff, Lizard.
Yep, very exciting. Synderen lost.
Oh, be nice.
No, it is, honestly. Like, I expected him to bring out the big guns, to do something in this game that's extraordinary. I expected Synderen to outdraft them, to outplay them, to I don't know what, but
Vega.
Exactly, I expected Synderen.
Yeah.
I didn't get what I expected though. I lost the point because of him as well. I'm not going with Synderen ever again.
Don't worry, the second game also Owen would go for Liquid, so he might actually earn a point with this one, but we will find out, because first Kaban is going to take the strat from Liquid away. They did ban out the Chen themselves, so we don't need to deal with the recall stuff, which made it very good for the Chen teams so far. And we have a Pango ban even. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean Team Liquid banned that Pango the last game as well. 9 plays a mean Pango mid, so definitely good that they banned it out. At the same time, I mean, Kaban did take that Kotl, but that Kotl was picked by Synderen even before Secret, so it's actually Secret. They're the ones that stole it from Master Synth.
They are.
Do they play it better as well? Sure, but at the same time, they're stealing strategies.
Well,
there we go. I mean, it's just meta. No one is stealing anything away from anyone. You just adapt to it, or you lose games.
I know someone who's stealing something away from someone. It's Rubik. He's the stealer of spells. And so far, Illuminate's not bad to steal.
I mean, Willow the Wisp isn't bad to steal either.
Yeah, but that's really difficult to steal.
You have the range, though. You definitely do have the range.
Brewmaster.
Brewmaster, definitely good here. Your Dispel is gonna do a whole lot, so I like that pick from Kaban. You can put that Brew on the offlane, most likely gonna be DK Phobos playing it. He's been playing that Brewmaster a lot, and he's been doing alright.
Is Keep It Alive Brew, is that like something special that we should keep in mind? Can they do some cheesy stuff with that?
Yeah, it's not your it's not your Kotl plus Chaos Knight. Oh my, what's happening to my voice? This is too much.
It's too much. It's
Please
an
take
exciting
over,
game.
Shiva.
All right. You cough for a little bit.
Nah, I'm fine.
And we are gonna see some bans. You fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
I mean, it's Brew plus Kotl. It's not your Brew. It's not your Kotl plus Bristleback or Kotl plus CK. But it's good enough. It's all right. Yeah, definitely.
If that is the duo lane, because maybe Brewmaster is just going to be by himself, and the Kotl is going to be on a different lane altogether with something else. That can still happen as well.
It can.
We have seen Kaban like those aggressive tri-lanes a lot.
I mean, what's really good about these two drafts right now is that you can't really position the heroes instantly on the board. You can't really figure out which lane they're going to go to. Most likely this one is going to be your position 3 or 4, but he can be played as 1 as well. There's absolutely no reason. We saw yesterday how much Ace did with that Sven, so...
True.
Go either way.
Yep, we have the Juggernaut and the Lifestealer ban. We still also have Magnus in the pool, by the way, and a Troll as well, so kind of fitting in the same line of thought there as those two heroes. And the Visage ban for Liquid combined now with the CK, just in case they still were planning on the Keeper of Light CK combo. And
yeah, they're basically afraid of position 5 Brew too. Like that's a possibility. I don't know. Oh, hello, D.
Yeah, we have seen Biver play Brew a couple of times for Kaban. So actually, I think Biver has played it more often than Phobos. No, they both played it. It's about even, actually, from what I can tell. So yeah, they can still throw a curveball on that one. And Liquid is the one to pick out of this banning phase. Got to review a little bit more about what they are planning with that Sven. Although we can kind of assume that it's a support Sven.
Yeah, most likely. A hero that sticks out right now that isn't banned out is Terrorblade. Like, the only, like, you ban out the Lifestealer, the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
There aren't many good, but there is Morphling though. So do you go for that Morph again? He's alright in this game too. Oh, they go with the Luna Sven combo. Is this the support Luna, however? What do you think? Could it be?
When we saw... No, we've seen core Lunas more often than support Lunas. I think the only one that we've seen support Luna on was Secret, right?
I think this is support Luna.
You think
and
so?
Morphling Sven, but yeah.
And...
I don't know, it's not that good.
We've seen Sven Luna offlane as well for VP when they had a core Luna.
Yeah. Yeah, just put her safe lane, I suppose.
I put her safe lane for now.
Yep. We aren't sold on that idea completely. We think it might be...
shove it about.
Yeah, we think that Luna might be that support too.
Yeah. But they keep it open, which is the beauty of their draft so far.
Keep your hand as ambiguous as possible. Keep your heroes as versatile as possible early on.
Yeah.
That always gives you an edge. On the side of Kaban, you also have that situation with the Brewmaster, right? So it kind of goes like that for both of these teams.
Should we be worried about a Magnus? Or should any of the teams be worried about the Magnus? Because we're not going to be worried about that. Because I like watching a Magnus play.
I'm not worried about Magnus. I love Magnus as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do the Magnus on Kaban, perhaps, and the Brew on offlane. And then you can... but what hero do you combo with? Perhaps a Troll would be alright, yeah. I mean, even Clockwork.
Now, Clockwork has been picked by Kaban as a support clock. I think that was them anyway. I'm not 100% sure.
Are we gonna see an SF Clockwork though? However, what do you think? I mean, Shadowfiend plus Clockwork used to be the strategy.
Yeah.
And that Clockwork now coming back, he has been buffed. Your Battery Assault has no cast time whatsoever. You instantly cast it, and it's really good. Like that makes you able to catch up to anyone, especially if you have those boots. So it is a good hero. It's very good versus Luna. She absolutely gets destroyed by Clockwork overall.
But who's going to be the 4? Clockwork or Brew?
Clockwork.
Yeah? So Brew core?
So Brew offlane and Kotl 5, I think.
The Brew clock lane?
Doesn't look really great.
No, it doesn't.
But I mean, sure.
Nah. We're keeping them on the same lane for now. We'll just wait until the rest is picked and then...
Perhaps it's a tri lane, you know?
Perhaps. It probably isn't a tri lane. Who knows? Who knows, indeed. If we don't know, well, Liquid probably does know. I mean, they are Team Liquid after all. I mean, there's a reason why they won TI.
Well, they got pretty outdrafted yesterday by Was it Puppy? Yeah, by Puppy. So it can happen today again.
Good.
You're against you're against Synderen.
And there's a lot of pressure on you then, you know. Yeah, it's you gotta deal with the weight that brings, the magnitude. All right.
The magnitude of playing versus Synd.
Let's see what Liquid is gonna pick here. They should be also revealing if that Sven is gonna be a core or not. Or actually, they can just pick their mid. Because they actually, do they have last pick? They do, don't they? Yeah, they do. So they shouldn't pick their mid. They should wait with their mid, and they should pick
a PL.
A PL. I guess they pick their mid, right?
I mean, PL is kind of alright. Sure, you can get it. Brewmaster does have that Dispel to work with, but overall, the PL should be completely fine in this game. And this does allow us to see that Sven is the off. No.
You don't want PL mid?
Nah, I'd rather see the PL core carry. But it can be PL mid as well. But I'd rather see it core and then Sven and Luna. The VP strategy, Sven plus Luna offlane. Yeah. You have the Warcry, you have the Luna buffing up everyone with her aura. You have Rubik as well with Fade Bolt, mitigating damage. This is a pretty good composition of heroes right now. And if you're Kaban, you already banned out that Nyx, you can't go for it. You go with the Troll. Makes a lot of sense. And that's on my side, actually.
Yeah, that's the first one.
I need to get up for a change.
Does that mean that we're going to see Magnus banned still? Is that still a threat? Because I don't really see it fitting in anymore.
You don't see Magnus fitting in with the Troll?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest...
Would that Brew go mid?
Yeah, you could... Yeah, I mean,
you
could do that. You could do that. There are some teams that are running Brew mid. I think Vega did it, right? Did they? Someone did. Definitely.
I can tell you that Vega did not.
All right, someone did. Sometimes. Run,
Sure
Panda mid.
Everything's been done at some point, though.
I mean, Magnus mid has been done a lot as well, but
yeah,
most likely not optimal.
not in this patch, also not really.
Yep.
So it's Liquid bans out Tinker as well. They're not expecting that Magnus anymore. And if they do, as in if Kaban still goes for that Magnus, then at least it's like you know, I feel like they cripple themselves somewhere else.
You would be down to one core. That's that Troll Warlord. Yeah. And yeah, that guy can do the heavy lifting, but all alone, lonesome.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you wouldn't have another right clicker. You would have this Brew that can kind of do a lot, but I don't think that's enough. Not versus Team Liquid, not versus Sven, Luna plus PL.
We got a banning coming from Kaban. They should be maybe giving a little bit away about what they are going to pick. Well, they don't have to. They can't just give away what they're going to pick because they got to pick before.
They're going to give away what they're going to pick definitely because they have to pick it.
So they are thinking about what they are going to pick for most likely mid. Well,
Tide ban.
They ban out Tide. Means they are expecting Sven, or they are expecting PL core mid, rather. PL mid. Luna safe lane. Yes?
I don't know why they banned Tide. It's strange, our Cinderan's ways.
I mean, they're Cinderan's ways, though. We gotta believe in them. No, that just means that they are expecting PL mid, Luna safe lane, and Sven.
I mean, you can roll Tide mid as well, and now they pick Ember. It does make sense.
It does make more sense now, yeah.
So this Ember is most likely gonna be your mid Ember on the side of Kaban. Did you find it?
Yeah, give me a second.
All right.
It's
Ember is gonna be mid. We're gonna see Troll on that safe lane. Brew off with Clockwork position 4 and position 5 Kotlin. It makes a lot of sense. A very simple draft for them. That Ember is also a hero that works really well versus PL. And now if you're Team Liquid, you're just looking to counter the Ember in some way.
What counters Ember? What is like a good...
I mean, there are multiple heroes right now that work well. The question is what counters him and also is good with PL, because that PL needs space, right?
Okay.
You have to create it for him.
Ooh.
That's a green hero, that's a Matu hero, all right. I'm down with some Venomancer, with some Gale, with some disgusting filth.
And
Matu,
it creates space.
This is Matumba Man right here. This is how I imagine him. Just put his face instead of that snake's face. That's
You're expecting someday he's just gonna, you know, take off his face and
he's a
reveal
reptilian,
his true
actually.
nature.
That's what he is. Vipers, Venomancers, these filthy heroes, these green heroes, basically. He's really strong with them, and he's gonna be able to create that space for his boy PL.
Proof on this note is that Owen, for second game, predicts Liquid. Yes? Confirmed?
Yes.
All right. Oh, the Pixel predicts the Liquid to win the second game, and I am agreeing with him, because how can you go up against Matumba Man's
No, you are fools. You are fools. I'm going with Cinderan. It's Cinderan after all.
I have a better plan than previous game.
I'm going with Kaban. I believe in Cinderan. He's gonna do his Sin magic. He's gonna win it somehow. He's gonna change things up. He's gonna make this draft that might not be that strong into something amazing. He's gonna change the heroes middle of the game and he's gonna win.
The draft might not be that strong.
Nah, he's Cinderan magic. Don't doubt him.
That's true. That's true. We are about to head into the game. It's game 2 of the series. It's a lower bracket match, meaning if you lose here, or rather if Kaban loses here, they're out. If Liquid loses here, there will be a third game. It's a tough one though. I'm not gonna lie. Like even if you put all your eggs in the Kaban basket, they are the ones with the timer on their line. Well, do they actually
Troll is fine. Troll is fine versus PL. Ember is fine versus PL. It's all about like this Venomancer, this Matu Venomancer. It looks scary. It looks green. It looks like it might create problems for Sinstack. But overall, I think Cinderan, like I was kidding, I think his draft is all right. You have the Brew versus the PL. You have your Troll versus him as well. You have the Clockwork that's going to shut down Luna at any given point in the game. At the same time, however, you are running the better meta heroes on the side of Liquid. You have the Luna plus the Sven, so I don't know. I think they're going to reach one point in which they're going to be way too difficult to deal with. We'll see.
There's a bit of a pause at the start of the game, so you're still going to be able to just look at the beautiful board.
OD Pixel.
Or OD Pixel.
Yeah, that's Moxie's, by the way. I'm not going to claim that. She said it.
But we should have put it here, OD Pixel. I think it's really good. I'm going to keep that.
Every time. Yeah, you two are actually bickering every time you eat too much, right? Like when you grab some cookie or something, you can call him OD Pixel every time he does that. There you go.
We're trying to be healthy. Not always easy, but...
so many snacks around.
There's so many snacks around. Whew. I'm just happy they don't have the snacks that I can't say no to. So...
What
good.
snacks can you...
I cannot say it because they will get it, and I don't want them to get it, even though I do, but I don't, you know?
But there's everything here, like what?
No. There's this thing in Sweden called Polly, and it's like it's a really weird thing. It's like chocolate coated old marshmallow or something. It's really weird.
That sounds amazing. Actually.
It is actually so good. It's like it's got the right chewiness, and it's not too sweet, and it's very unhealthy. And you eat like one, they're like tiny. They're like the same size as M&Ms. They're really good. Anyway, game time, as this is crunch time for Kaban, or Sin Stack as you called them. This is this could be their final game, and with OG already eliminated, Alliance eliminated, those are teams you can't really ever count out, no matter what kind of competition you're at. And of course, after today, the teams that don't make it to the major, like OG and Alliance, they start gearing up towards playing in the qualifiers for the minor. And out of those minor qualifier slots, there's only one team from Europe that makes it to the minor. And Europe is so
this qualifier, it's basically a tournament of its own.
It really is.
This qualifier should have a bigger reward than just the qualifier. Right, should give you some, I don't know, 100,000.
I agree with that, especially. Like that. I also think that Europe should get an extra slot, because these teams, they do play on that high caliber that we want to see at the major itself. Not every team, sure. But this tournament is bringing out the best.
Well, the way Secrets crushed, to be honest, but yeah.
But they were also a step ahead, you know?
They were.
Yeah. I mean, okay, at least all the players that are playing in these qualifiers. All right, this battery assault, no cast time. Miracle's already feeling the pain of that. Biver is just trying to run him down. He already used his doppelwalker. Has got a very long cooldown. He's just going to try to teleport out.
Yeah, he ports up. He has a lot of region to work with.
Yeah. And he did it right as the thing ended, so he's all fine. Miracle will be playing from that top lane. Looks like we got the Venom mid as expected, and it is a tri-lane with the Sven, the Luna, and the Rubik.
Tri-lane, Sven, Luna, Rubik.
Yeah.
All right, sounds interesting. Who's farming there? It's
mind control Sven.
Yeah, it's position 3 Sven, of course.
Kuro, Luna.
Yeah, I mean, it's just give aura to everyone around you.
Yeah, we got the troll with the Colo top, and that means Brewmaster is alone, because not only Colo's up, Clockwork is top as well. So it is a 3 versus 1 on both lanes. And actually, we help out Miracle, because Miracle otherwise cannot there again if he wants to use it, but Banger was fine.
Clock isn't the best hero versus PL, so they have that going for them. He is good versus every other single core on the... Yeah, he's good. You can lift him out. That does get a bit scary.
Again,
they are pressuring him, so he's not super, 5 CS7 denies on the side of Troll, so he's definitely not satisfied with how this lane is going for him.
And Phobos Brewmaster, he's by himself now against a Sven Luna lane. It looks like, oh, wait a second, Biver, you gotta be careful there, buddy.
Nah, he's fine.
He's very speedy, isn't he?
He has boots, and even if they caught up to him, they have no spells to deal with him. However, I think this might be the lane that changes things. If Matumbeman is able to put so much pressure on Ember that someone has to go there,
yeah.
then
Like,
perhaps PL can get some CS.
Someone did go there.
Yeah,
It wasn't someone that that 9 hoped for, really. That this 9 Ember is having a tough time dealing with Kuroki.
Yeah, but this is they almost forced the rotation from Clock. It's good for Clockwork that he didn't rotate in, because he couldn't really help out way too much, and he can continue pressuring that PL on top lane, a PL that has no region whatsoever any longer, and that it's forced to run.
Well, he has aura still.
Yeah.
Can't
He's
really
caught.
do much. Illuminate. He's dodging that one. He's trying to deny himself there, but maybe. Battery assault ends,
Clock
but
is
the speed
faster.
is there. Yeah.
That's so good. Getting that first blood on Beaver, like, it's so good for him. He's gonna get either a fast turn or tranquil sieve, and he's gonna run people down even fast. So he might be the shining star of Kaban this game.
Star. It is.
Who is? Synderen is always finding.
Oh, he has to teleport back to base. But
It boots, so he has to. That's horrible.
that is looking for his target, but Miracle is stuck out.
That's another hero that ports base.
Without, well, with boots maybe. Synderen taking a beating from GH. Nice cogs by Iver, saving his teammate. And Skyder actually making sure that he can help kill off Kuroki and perhaps force GH to get out of this lane as well, because this lane is looking like...
Now they have to remain. Ooh. They have to do something here. The PL.
No, they're gonna swap. They're gonna swap. Look, PL is walking top while. Actually, we already knew PL was walking
PL
top.
is walking top. Yeah, like they have to remain like this.
No, I thought
send everyone top. Send Mind Control, Venomancer top. You need to save your Miracle.
I thought
he has 5 CS, Shiver.
Yeah.
5 CS.
5. It is so difficult, but. Mind Control is farming.
Mind Control is farming and Venomancer is farming, so that's kind of fine. Veno is not really crushing it on that mid lane, but he's doing fine. Has a few CS more than the Ember. Maybe we expected him to do even better, but with this level 2 Gale, level 3 Sting, I don't think Ember can approach the lane.
Trees.
Yeah.
Ember is jungling right now.
Yeah, he can't really approach the lane any longer. It's hard.
We did have Clockwork Mind Control, or at least get the runes, and Kaban did get 3. With Miracle catching one there on their side of the map. So 3 for 1.
Alright, they have Clockwork rotation mid, but at the same time Rubik is going there too. Clockwork's movement, so if he does go 5 seconds off of that Gale, Clockwork is close but not close enough. We're gonna see some action on mid. I think that's bound to happen any second now.
Clockwork walking into vision range there as well. They go for GH, but the lift is there, stunning up the Ember in the process. Biver still gets the cogs out on GH. Rubik, he's eating his way, hitting his way through the cogs. Oh, Matumbeman getting pushed to the low ground, but nobody dies here. It was pretty close, but...
Nobody dies. A lot of region has been lost.
Yeah.
Venomancer, he's pretty low, and the runes are about to respawn, so if Ember is lucky enough, he can get that good rune. Nah, he's not lucky enough. He's not gonna find the illusions. Yeah, so I think it's time to Shrine.
I think so too, because if 9 gets another Gale, then he has to teleport out again, walk back again. That's just not going to be ideal. So
he can port to the Shrine though this time. So.
He can, true. It's a shorter distance for sure. Mind Control keeping the pressure up on the top lane, hoping that there will be more supports coming bottom to try and stop him, which will leave Miracle freer on that top lane.
I mean, Miracle had 5 CS.
And now he has 22.
Now he has 22, and Skitter is like not really pulling a whole lot ahead.
That's because the supports left him.
Yeah, the supports left him, and that's the thing. That's this Venomancer pressure on mid forced the Clockwork to rotate, and because of that, the PL finds some farm. So even if you are losing a lane, you don't necessarily have to commit to it. You don't have to fight on that lane. As long as you start pressuring the other lanes well enough, you're gonna force them to react. So it's pretty good.
And it looks like it is pretty good for now for Liquid, indeed. And they're edging ahead in the lanes.
The problem that will arise very soon that they have to address is this Ember is level 6.
Yeah.
Once he hits that 6, he will be able to jump that Venomancer. Plus one hero, perhaps Clockwork around. They can definitely get a kill there. That might be a play for them.
And Phobos as well. I mean, he's level 6. He might be able to make something happen. So we're gonna... Well, it will take a while before he gets his blink. As we can see, he goes for...
Well, that's optimistic.
I mean, he's you know, he's building for the future.
Yeah, I mean, that's very optimistic.
Dream big.
Dream big indeed. Boat stick, dagger, Aghanim's, he already decided. Like, this is the kind of a guy that knows what university he's going to in his elementary school.
I don't know. I never really knew. Oh, Synderen taking a beating here from Miracle. Miracle has to be careful. He still has a doppelganger available, but he wants to be aggressive at the moment because he has help from his teammates. Synderen is the one to die first. Skyder having Matuma Man's wrath on him and his poison as well. Skyder's trying to get something done before he'll eventually drop. They do get the 8, but the deny coming out as well from 9. Indeed, very nicely done. Synderen comes back into the lane. It turns into a 1v1 trade. Of course, there's a dead troll, but having that deny made it not a bad rotation at all.
Yeah, dead troll, and he did get denied, but overall, I think you're fine. Venomancer used his ulti. That's a pretty big cooldown too. So you can maybe even force something here on mid now. You can see how they're scanning. Venomancer is basically afraid. Not two things. Alright, that Clockwork is missing. He's not on the map. It's going to get me. So
DK Phobos with the blast. So is DK Phobos going to be on that lane for like until he has a blink dagger? If he has a choice?
I don't know. That's up to him. What are you going to do, DK Phobos? Right. I think
What should he do?
Nah, he should pressure this tower for as long as possible.
Yeah.
And then perhaps if they dive somewhere, he can port in, use his ulti, turn it into a counter kill. But besides that, I don't know though. If this GH Rubik stays here and just continues out pushing, he's wasting a lot of DK Phobos' time. But like,
I mean, he's farming.
Yeah, he's farming, and you saw how he instantly queued that Aghanim's. He definitely wants that farm as soon as possible. So
he is also the most farmed hero on the side of Kaban. The Ember close second.
He wants to fight this bounty rune, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's got Viver backing him out there as well, pushing Sven to the high ground. They do get that bounty rune, and they get 3, and they leave 1 for now, but they'll probably end up getting 4.
Yeah, the problem with that Panda staying on that lane for so long is the fact that, look at Liquid, they put GH there, and GH is benefiting so much. Panda is pushing in, GH is level 4, almost level 5, while Clockwork was still level 3. And that's the reason is, like, his position tree did not allow him to stay on that lane. He didn't allow him to get that catch-up experience. So
you're saying that maybe Kaban is a little bit too greedy to allow for Clock and Caudle to get proper levels?
Yeah, they're not getting levels on their supports, and that's definitely problematic. Only one of these heroes can buy Tome. I believe they're going to give it to Clock. I'm not certain though.
Liquid also has Kuro in the mid lane getting that experience, so yeah, they are
they're definitely
taking care of their own.
They're spreading the resources that they've got on the map a bit better, I think.
Oh, Clockwork, he's still fairly tanky though.
It's a Clockwork, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna be getting that Tome, it seems, as well. After he gets that Tome, and he gets that 6 on Clock, they can look to kill this Venomancer if he's a free kill. But he still isn't close to that 6.
No. The Troll is still top as well, but tier 1 tower has dropped. Getting a little bit more map control in favor of Kaban there on that top dire jungle.
I mean, they're very close, both of these teams. When it comes to net worth, you can see the only one that's kind of far behind is Miracle on that PL. He's not really finding as much farm as he had a really rough start.
But he's a PL, he can catch up, right?
He can. He is gonna play versus this Radiance build Ember.
Yeah.
which was always good versus illusion-based heroes such as PL.
Nice deny.
Bottom tower has been denied.
Hiroki level 5.
It's a nice deny, but at the same time you're losing that tower even though you have split. If your clock had 6 earlier, then
You would have fought it?
Yeah, they could even fight that or fight somewhere else and create more space, pressure them even harder. Considering how badly PL is doing, you could perhaps do that.
We do, by the way, have Synderen being given a little bit space mid now as well, with Ember being able to farm some stacks in the jungle. So Sind is getting towards that level 6 as well, because they need the Will-O-Wisp to fight. There's going to be a big fight. He is needed for it.
Yeah, it definitely does help them. It's a good catch spell as well. That millisecond in which you turn his hook properly or for someone else to catch, all they need to do is smoke up. Actually,
I don't think that DK Phobos. We named it the Dreaming Big to go for the Rubik there on that bottom
Rubik
lane.
has to be careful.
That was the first hook shot.
Hooked.
Fogs are used, GH, and an arcane rune for him as well. So
Remember,
Troll to get out. I think he is already exactly what he should be doing. Let's see if he can miss him before getting back in.
Sin strategies. He just created so much rapier. He just this game with that play right there. That's basically what it is. When you're split pushing like that, because you can, even if you do, you force a lot of rotations. You are position 5 as well, and it's not the end of the world that you die. So like the same cannot be said for GH and his Rubik, because he needs farm, he needs the fuels, he needs whatever he's buying afterwards, probably Blink. Well, Kotl, so
It does not really have the proper lineup to where that this is happening, or this could be kind of play to deal with it. This
decent heroes, but Panda with the Blink versus Cock with Hook. If you go in, you're not going out, at least not alive, so it's good. PL is still in full recovery.
Use the newly acquired Blink Dagger. Tricky fight though. They will at least Blink Dagger. Venomancer is always a tricky get out. Getting lifted up, but he will be killed off by. No, that was very bottom. Again, in the same boat as the Brewmaster. He just wants
to go for that BKB before he joins fight.
And maybe the case, and they should be able to get that going back to the fight. Perhaps in a little bit of trouble. The Will escape this one. Now Ember Spirit lift up. Is that the lay of execution? It looks like the save is successful by himself in time, but he's trying to get something done with Phobos to teleport and get the kill. But Main Control now finally coming in.
Catch, I didn't even think that was so much Eclipse as much. What is that? How much damage is that? Any mat here? 400-ish?
Loads.
Loads of damage.
Loads of damage. Look at that damage. That's actually a lot of damage, not gonna lie.
That's a bunch of damage.
That's more than 400 damage.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Definitely more. It's like 439. Wow.
That was the first fight that Mind Control joined as well.
Yep. Finally, he remembers to join these fights as Sven, even though he didn't complete his BKB, he finds the right angle to catch the Ember. At the same time, though, the PL did die first, and
they're still also, I mean, they did kill off Miracle, yeah. So whose favor was that fight in the end?
I think Kaban's.
Yeah?
Yeah, you slow down the Miracle PL. As long as you're slowing him down and Ember is farming well, I think you're doing all right. You have this Aegis now, you can continue pushing. Does he have Radiance completed on Ember Spirit?
Almost.
Not yet, almost.
Oh, he might get delayed here. Actually, Miracle is taking quite the beating. He does have a double walk available. We'll try to make it out, but 9 coming back in, has got the chains and will take out.
All right,
Miracle,
hello.
That was a questionable play.
That was that 1% that Miracle is missing still. Like, he's not there yet. He missed the major, didn't play. Something's happening. A little bit rusty, perhaps. Perhaps he's playing Dota chess a bit too much.
Perhaps.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It is a very addicting game. So is Dota 2, though. So we said earlier during the draft that late game, and I mean 50 minutes into this game, Kaban would have the upper hand purely based on draft, right? So by that logic, we should see Liquid trying to force the issue more.
I mean, this mind control, Sven is doing a lot, so perhaps he can be the one that carries them through the late game. But overall, Troll plus Ember should be the stronger combination of heroes. I'm wondering how much Matumba Man is going to be able to do on that Venomancer. He did go for